morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to another video. My name is Powers, and I'm back with another amazing interview story. My favorite scholar in Africa is Paul Lumumba, the man who knows, who sees the future. I see him like a prophet. These are the video that I've been talking about all along since I started my channel. Watch my video that I made about the African sea walls. It's like same thing that I said in the same video. He's repeating the same thing. Politics today in Africa has become something else. People are losing their lives. People go to jail. People get arrested. It's like crazy because of what? Greediness. It doesn't matter where. Madagascar, Burkina Faso, recently Guinea-Bissau. Coups have become coups in this day-to-day politics. But I'm not going to talk too much. But I'm going to send this message to every African politician, every African leader, everybody who's watching this video. Share it so many times because he said it all. I'm not going to say anything, but if I don't share this video, I'll be the craziest person on this planet. My name is Powers, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm getting better, my voice is getting better, and my videos are going to get really better. I share everything on this channel. Like I said, it might be a vlog, it might be a reaction, it might be a video like this, it might be a sport, so it doesn't matter where it comes from. This has been so long. African countries has to sit together. We have to build Africa as Africans. We're not going to be Africans by the aid, by the support, by the knowledge of other countries. It's not us who is going to do this. My man said it all. Let me react to the video. Like I said, I'm not going to say anything. Join the conversation into the comment section below. Join my channel. Get easy access to the packs. Get easy access to the early videos from my channel if you're part of my channel. And if you're new, please hit the like button and subscribe. Let's go into the video.
The Electoral Commission should be in the forefront of reminding all political players that good politics is a competition of ideas, where people receive communication from those who are seeking political office and choose on the basis of the superiority of ideas. And any individual or group of individuals who perpetrate or encourage people to participate in violent activities should be barred from participating in the electoral process. It is only when there is firmness against perpetrators of violence that a clear message is sent to others that violence will be punished and will not be tolerated. The elections in Uganda are not unique and different from other elections in the continent of Africa. We have seen it in Kenya, in different countries. Violence appears
in Tanzania too. Just recent in Guinea-Bissau too, it's crazy here.
To be part and parcel of our electoral processes, and electoral processes are tended by violence, by cutthroat competition, because the politicians see elective positions as positions of material aggrandizement. We must liberate the politicians from the belief that their role as politicians is to use any means necessary. We must redefine leadership. When we redefine leadership as positions of trust and responsibility, then the politicians will themselves be liberated from using violence. They'll make the political process one where their ideas are subjected to scrutiny and they are elected on the basis of those ideas. Until we do that, we will always have violence. Until we do that, we'll always have conflict. Until we do that.
How? My question is, how is it going to be done when in most of the cases, the opposition has no power? They're in jail. They have no guns. They have no, voice. The only voice is their cameras. How are we going to do that?
We will be poisoning the political chalice to the detriment of the society, to the detriment of this generation and generations yet to be born, and therefore to the detriment of our countries. Liberate yourselves from greed. Liberate yourselves from seeking power at all costs. Liberate yourselves from the spirit of seeking things that will not help the country. Liberate yourselves from seeking power for power's sake. Embrace trusteeship. Embrace citizenship. As the Greeks used to say, in any society there are tribalists and there are idiots and there are citizens. I'm asking all of us, not only in Uganda, in the continent of Africa, let us be citizens who do things.
Not only in Uganda, right now, the pressure, the damage, the craziness of politics is going on in Uganda. Recently happened in Tanzania. You saw what happened? Now, after Uganda elections, there are going to be Kenyan elections. So this message has to go to all of you. Those who are preparing for elections, those who are seeking for greatness, please, can you please put yourself into your heart and know that these are the citizens of the country. They decide and they need somebody to do something about this. And somebody to do about things. It's not about killing people. It's not about jailing people. It's about listening and give them what they want. If you can provide, nobody's going to touch you, my brother. If you can't provide, everybody's going to come to you and demand. And if you can't give, they have to come so fast.
Things that are in the best interest of our countries and that makes our countries great and makes Africans great and respectable throughout the world. It can be done and it must be done. There is little to elaborate. I know, for example, friends of mine who are clergy no longer allow politicians to speak in the church. When you come to church, you are congregant, you worship and leave. If you want to hold a political rally, you go and hold it somewhere else, not in church. Why is it that they do in church? They don't do it in the mosques. Why? It's because some, not all, of Christian leaders have been bought over by the political class.
Yes.
The time for liberation is now. Criminalize all forms of bribery. Whether the bribery takes the form of a bag of rice, whether it takes the form of cash, whether it takes the form of food which is offered, easier said than done. But it is being done in other countries. Why do we in Africa think that things must be easy? Nothing is easy. When you want good things, you must work for them. So let us not say that because it has been happening. For how long has it been happening? It has been happening for a very short time. So if you criminalize and punish people, part of the problem in Africa is impunity. People kill without consequence. People maim without consequence. People loot without consequence. The day we begin to punish people, that is the day people will begin to know that if you do the wrong thing, then you spend time in Luzira. We are wearing borrowed clothes. We inherited a system which was bequeathed to us by the colonizer. We are using the ways of the slave master to liberate the slave. It can never happen. We must redefine governance. The day we define governance, with the day we redefine governance and go into our systems and pick the positives out of there, that is the day we will begin to move in the right direction. And there are no instant coffee solutions. There are no microwave solutions. It may not happen in your lifetime, but let us begin. There is a saying in Kiswahili that when you want to travel on Friday, you start preparing on Thursday. That, I believe, is sufficiently indicative of what must happen. Electoral processes are processes. Remember, it is a process.
Millions of people invest in stocks and commodities, thousands make a living at it, and only hundreds.
Not an event. It starts with voter registration. It continues with voter education. And the casting of the ballot is merely not the end of it, but what brings us to the end, which is the counting of it. We must have faith in the entire chain. And once we do that, people will begin to have trust. And it varies from country to country. Why is it that Germany, with a population of 82 million, counts votes in 8 hours, and African countries with voters that are not 12 million can't count? It takes them days. It is because we have no faith in ourselves. We have no faith in our systems. And when you have no faith in yourselves, you can't produce a result that is acceptable to the critical mass. Let's ask ourselves, what is leadership? Leadership is service. And women are not present in electoral leadership as they should be, not in the numbers that we would want, because we have made the process so violent, so toxic, that they don't want to participate. Women, when toxic, that they don't want to participate. Women, when they attend rallies, have to wear jeans and trousers and running shoes, because you never know when a stone will be thrown. The day we make the environment one in which my mother, my sister, and my brother and other people can participate on an equal basis, and my wife, my daughter can come with high-heeled shoes in the knowledge that after sharing ideas she'll walk comfortable. That is the day that we will have women, because it will be a contest of the minds, not a contest of who can hire more goons and who can throw stones better. That day must come. Leaders are critical. Whether it is the electoral process as bequeathed to us by Europe and America is a debate that Africa must now engage in. It would appear to me that in Africa, elections give birth to death and violence. So the time is now for us to be courageous enough to ask ourselves, what systems of governance will immunize ourselves from this pain? For the moment, we have lemon, let us make ourselves lemonade. Technology and machines are manipulated by man. They don't act of their own motion. And if men and women are dishonest, technology will produce dishonest results. So the first thing is to deal with values and virtues of the men and women behind the machines.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, my brother Paul Lumumba. That is the best pitch of all times. This year, 2025, as we are closing the year, we're not going to get this at any time. So I had to share this before the year ends, as we are going to elections. Still, we are into rallies that are killing people, that are damaging people, that are jailing people. He said politics of today is a cause of death, not joy. By the time the politics will be clean, and his wife or his daughter will be able to go in high-heel shoes and give a speech and live peacefully, that's when women will actually be able to join the politics. But women of today can't, because it's a men fight. Thank you so much for watching. If you're into my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. You have a choice to join the conversation in the comment section below. Give your own opinion about this according to the way how politics is done in Africa. This message mostly went to Uganda, but it actually went to the entire Africa, because there are still more elections that are coming up. There are so many greedy leaders who are still in two chairs. So how are we going to survive this? How are we going to fight this as Africans and other leaders? Thank you so much for watching. Hit like button if you're new. Go for me on Afro Nation on all social medias, X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And yeah, we can link up every single day. Peace.